Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. We are continuing a discussion on n8n. In this video, we will be discussing on a special node that is called the merge node. Okay, so here I have a Excel sheet which containing two sheets. One is the item sheet and other is the order sheet. So item sheet we can see an item ID is there, item is there, price is there, and in the order sheet we can see order ID and item ID, which is a reference to the item in this item ID. Okay, then we have the count is there. So what we are going to do, we are going to read these two sheets and we'll see how can we do different operations, different merging operation with respect to these nodes, this sheet. Okay, so let's start by selecting a node, the trigger, a manual trigger. So here what I'm going to do, first I'm going to read the Google sheet, the first Google sheet. So let me select the Google sheet. Okay, and here I can select the get rows from sheet, and I have already have the account. Now let me go and select the n8n code. I'm going to select the items. Okay, let's execute. So we are getting items here. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the similar way. I'm going to select the order sheet details. I'm going to do get. Here I can repeat the same process, but instead of the item sheet I will be selecting the order sheet. Okay, execute it. So we will have the order details are there. Okay, so let me arrange it little bit. Okay, now what we can do, we can search for the merge. So here there is a node that is called the merge. Let me select this, have this. Okay, so this is the merge node. For the time being, let me disconnect this. Okay, so we have the merge node. So this merge node will help us to merge the different data set. Okay, so if you look on this merge, here I can have like nearly 10 different input. So if I select 10, I can see I can have like a 10 different input to merge. Okay, so for the time being we only have the 2, so I'm selecting 2 here. Let's do it. Now do the merging. So I'm going to select input here. I'm going to select this input. Okay, now let's execute. So the execution is in progress and we can see different things. Okay, so if you look on this, it took like all the details from both sheet. Okay, so for example, this is a sheet 1. Here we can see the row number, item ID, pen. Okay, so the rest of the fields are empty, undefined, because in the sheet 1 we don't have the order details, right? So if we come to the second one, we can see that here we can see only the order information. Okay, so here few details are undefined, right? Okay, so let us go back to here. Okay, now instead of the mode, okay, append mode, I can select maybe combine. Okay, so which means I can combine like two sheets together. Okay, so I will show you how can we do that. So if you look on this sheet, okay, we can see that item ID, and here also we have the item ID, right? So what I am going to do, I'm going to merge this with respect to the item ID. Okay, so let's do a combine. I can just give a match. Let's give the item ID, execute it. Okay, so if you execute it, let me execute it. Okay, so execution is completed. So here we can see a item ID, item, price, order ID, and count. So here we have only the 1, 2, 3 items are there. So if you go to the sheet, we can see the item ID 1, 2, 3. Okay, so which means we are only selecting the items which are available in both sheets. Okay, so it's kind of an inner join that we are doing. So you guys can try it out different options. Like for example, here I can use keep non-matches. Okay, so this will list out the items which are not matching between the two data sheet. So in this way, keep everything. This will keep all the details from both sheets. Okay, so in this way you guys can play around with all these different options. Okay, so I want to show you one more thing. If you come here, combine, instead of combine, we can use the SQL query. Okay, so let's use the SQL query. Okay, so this is a plain SQL query that I can use. I can use the select star from input 1 and left join with the input 2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do with the item ID. I'm going to merge it with the item ID. So if you are familiar with the left join, so you may be already guessed what was the what is the output. So here we can see this is the output. Okay, it is selecting all the details from the left input, and instead of the left I can use maybe only join. So this will perform the inner join. So this will list out only the data which are available in both sheet. Okay, so this is SQL query is useful, like there are the people who are really good in the SQL query, they can make use of this SQL query option. Okay, so that is all about in this video. I hope it is clear. Please do like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please ask him in the comment box. So that's it. Have a nice day. Bye bye.